Today, we are going to teach you the chemistry of fudge. The main ingredient in fudge is sugar.
Sugar is made up of many sucrose molecules, which find it easy to stack together tightly and become crystals.
Sugar has a tendency to make gritty type fudge, but with our capabilities of controlling that, we can make it into its creamy state.
Yeah. You control the saturation by heating it, and then after the sugar is saturated and it's a smooth consistency, then you cool the fudge so you can get the nice
creamy
texture
in a more solid form.
Yeah.
If you just let a heat-saturated solution cool slowly and you don't disturb it, it might become super saturated with sugar. And this means that is the most sugar that is possible to be dissolved.
So if you overheat the fudge, then you can get more sugar that can stay in there comfortably. So that's called an unstable solution. So the smallest change can start the crystallization of the sugar, like a speck of dust, an errant sugar crystal, scrapings from the side of the bowl that are already starting to crystallize.
Which is what we do when we have it in the pan and we get rid of the crystals from the edge.
Yep.
Crystals have a tendency to like bond together very quickly, but we can stop that from going against the pan and crystallizing to the pan by adding fat or
like an oil.
Like an oil or butter, which we do to this pan. To begin our fudge, we need to line our pan with aluminum foil. That's fine.
Oil to prevent crystallization on the side of the pan.
Next, we are going to melt chocolate in a pan over very low heat.
Saturation is what happens when you've dissolved all of something that you can in a fluid.
So, for example, when you put some more sugar in your iced tea and it always stays at the bottom, that means that your iced tea is already fully saturated, and so it cannot accept any more sugar.
So that's when you heat up the water, and then as soon as you heat up the water, then it makes more room for the sugar, so the sugar on the bottom will dissolve. So next, we're going to add the sugar, corn syrup, and milk. Next, we're adding 2 teaspoons of corn syrup and 1/4 cup of milk.
We have now added vanilla to the mixture, and we have reduced it to no temperature. Now we have transferred it to a different pan, and we are leaving it to room temperature to thicken up, and we will be back.